Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. South Africa's Julius Malema has joined forces with Burkina Faso Ibrahim Traoré in the fight against Western imperialism. Yes, Julius Malema, the leader of the EFF political party in South Africa, has joined forces with the president of Burkina Faso, Captain Ibrahim Traoré, in the fight against Western, European, American imperialism, my friends. Just a few days ago, Julius Malema gave a firing speech at South Africa's parliament condemning the Western imperialism that is taking place in South Africa by forces trying to destabilize the government. Now, Julius Malema said no more. Not gonna put up with it anymore. And I am proud that our brother Julius Malema is supporting the government in South Africa, because the government is the one feeling the wrath of the new US president and its partners in South Africa. The blocking of aid, the threats, you name it. The attempt to get white European farmers from South Africa to become asylum seekers in the US. I did videos about all those videos. Make sure to go back and check out those videos that I did. I spoke about all of that. The US aid cuts to South Africa, I spoke about that. The white farmers in South Africa that Donald Trump is supporting, and he's asking to come to the US to live, and they will become asylum seekers. He will sign off on the application right away. They can settle in the US. You know, the white South Africans don't want to do that because they are living in luxury in South Africa. But my friends, I want you to listen to this clip from Julius Malema in Parliament, and I'll get back to you with my analysis. It's just about 3 to 4 minutes long. So just listen to this clip and I'll get back to you with my analysis.
Thank you very much. House Chair, I understand why the representatives of imperialist forces will want to silence this voice. And that's why they will stand up to raise unnecessary question. House Chairperson, the first remark we wish to make is that there was a very little engagement politically. If anything, people want to blackmail us about aid and all sorts of things. But they know very well that there is no reason related to any wrongdoing by South Africa which has led to USA cutting its own aid. You can't say Donald Trump must be elected today and the following day he makes executive orders, and then you come here and blame the South African government as if the South African government did not do anything in between. That was a predetermined outcome, where he wanted to come into office and punish South Africa for its position on Palestine and many other issues. We must be very clear that we are not going to agree to any form of bullying by anyone. It's a lie that there is farm killings in South Africa. Actually, those who are married in farms and owning farms, they kill each other for money, for policy monies. The farmers themselves kill each other for greedy reasons. The farm workers kill the farmers because they rape them in exchange for money and do not pay them, like Eugene Terreblanche did when he raped a farm worker and did not want to pay. We cannot be told that there are farm matters in South Africa when the farmers themselves are actually killing the farm workers. It was a white farmers who killed 2 women in Polokwane and fed them to the pigs. It's a complete lie that white people are being killed in South Africa. If anything, white people live in privilege, and that's what Donald Trump knows. You cannot say Donald Trump is misinformed. They've got the best intelligence equipment in the whole world. They even have a military base next to South Africa in Botswana to listen to every conversation we have. They can tell you what is in private conversation in the executive and everywhere else. They don't need AfriForum. They are using AfriForum as a scapegoat to punish us politically. And we ought to be very clear about that. When the aid came into South Africa at the first place, it was not to help Africans. It was imperialist forces putting the aid into South Africa so that they can control South Africa. And use that aid to always say to you, if you take a political stand against the imperialist forces, we'll always cut the aid. So we ought to have known even then that we're not supposed to entirely rely on the USA. I'm very happy that the Minister of Health is speaking about possible interventions that can be made to avoid that aid of America. We can do with every help, but we will never accept help that say we must allow the perpetuation of white privilege. We cannot allow the whiteness to prevail in South Africa because we want to save life. We will save life. America did not save us during apartheid. Children were murdered in 1976. Children were murdered in the 80s. Where was America against apartheid? If America had anything to save an African life, it's a lie. They never wanted to save us. They were never there for us before. Palestine was there for us. Cuba was there for us. Russia was there for us. America will never choose friends for us.
Honorable
We will
member,
choose our own
your
friends.
time
Thank
is
you
now
very much.
expired. Thank you.
There you had it, my friends. That was South Africa. The Honorable Julius Malema speaking in Parliament in South Africa against Western imperialism taking place in the country, my friends. I am fascinated by that speech because hardly you find leaders that would speak like that. And I'm happy that Julius Malema is now following and joining forces with Ibrahim Traoré and building an Africa that is self-sufficient and strong, my friends. That is exactly what Ibrahim Traoré is doing, cutting out no Western aid in Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso is building their own factories, doing their own agriculture, doing everything by themselves because remember, they kicked out the French forces some years ago and they were punished subsequently, my friends. Even the other West African countries turned against them. But Ibrahim Traoré stood his ground and said, no more. He doesn't care. Let them go about their business because his country will stand firm against Western imperialism. That is exactly what Julius Malema is doing in South Africa. The South African government, the President Cyril Ramaphosa is standing up, and the opposition member, Julius Malema, his party is in opposition. The fourth largest party in South Africa is in opposition, and he's standing with Cyril Ramaphosa and the government and saying enough is enough, my friends. It is time for us to rise up against Western imperialism, my friends. And that is why I started this channel some years ago, to bridge that gap between the African continent and the African diaspora. I do videos that affect our people on breaking news, that affect our people. I bring to you the information live and lively, my friends, right here from the African diaspora of the Caribbean nation islands, my friends. We are one people separated by a brutal European slave trade and colonialism. The African diaspora is the Caribbean nation islands. That's where I'm bringing to you this video from. African Americans, Afro-Canadians, Afro-British, Afro-Europeans, Africans in South America. We are all one people, and of course, Africans on the continent of Africa, all 54 massive, rich, great countries, my friends. My mission is simple. Let us bridge that gap between the African continent and the African diaspora. If you're watching for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. Like this video, share it with all your friends and family, and please comment your thoughts and opinion and let me know what you think about the Honorable Julius Malema of South Africa joining forces with Ibrahim Traoré of Burkina Faso, Captain Ibrahim Traoré, and fighting the Western imperialism. Some African leaders are standing up and we must show them support. Let us support our own, my friends. Donald Trump is showing you live and in real time why it is now more important than ever that we bridge that gap between the African continent and the African diaspora. Nobody is coming to save us, my friends. Trust me on that. Nobody is coming to save us. That is exactly what Julius Malema said. Remember, he said that during apartheid, only the Russians, the Palestinians, and the Cubans showed them tremendous support. All the other countries, America didn't do anything, Europe didn't do anything. I mean, you had African countries that didn't do anything. Some sent help, but some didn't do anything, my friends. That is why you see today they are so angry with South Africa, because South Africa brought the historic case against Israel in favor of the Palestine and took Israel to court, the International Criminal Court. No other country has ever done that. South Africa is in BRICS with Russia and continue to show Russia support. Cuba as well. That is why the United States is so angry and they're punishing South Africa. But South Africa remember their past. They remember those who were there for them during apartheid. So that is why they continue to show support to their real friends, not just greedy Western countries that want minerals and money. All they want is minerals and money. They don't care nothing about the black African race, my friends. They don't care nothing about black Africans. And I'm telling you that from the African diaspora, my friends. It's time we come together as one, strengthen each other, work together, build each other, my friends. Feel free to comment your thoughts and opinion on this video. Let me know what you think about this topic. And you can also support my journey of bridging the gap between the African continent and the African diaspora by joining the channel and becoming a channel member, a member of my channel. The link is in this description box. I also have a travel channel. You can find the link here as well in this description box. Go on over to that channel, subscribe to that channel, Beyond Travel, and subscribe. You can join this channel as well, Beyond Uncut, and become a member and support the journey, my friends. It's a worthy journey and it's a long-term vision. It will take time, but together we are great, my friends. And one step at a time, we will make it. Nothing will be able to stop the greatness of the African continent. Big up from South Africa. If you're watching from Kenya, big up. Nigeria, Ghana, big up. Zimbabwe, Lesotho, that Trump say he don't know about. I know about Lesotho. Zambia, Ethiopia, Rwanda, Uganda. We love you, my friends. Much love from the African diaspora. Jamaica in the African diaspora. Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Antigua and Barbuda, St. Kitts and Nevis, Grenada, Dominica, Guyana, Haiti, Cuba. Big up, big up, big up. African Americans, if you're watching all the way from America, your brothers and sisters are down here in the Caribbean, sending you much love, my friends. Big up to my Africans in America, the African Americans, Black Americans. Much love from the Caribbean. We are one people, separated by a brutal European slave trade and hundreds of years of imperialism, white European imperialism, my friends. But their days are numbered. They're panicking now. They're in chaos in Ukraine, chaos in Europe. In America, there's Donald Trump causing chaos, my friends. And the chaos will continue because our ancestors are rising up like a mighty army. And together, we will defeat them and reign supreme, my friends. My name is Beyond. Thank you for watching my channel, Beyond Uncut. Make sure to subscribe on your way out. Like the video, share it with all your friends and family. Comment your thoughts and opinion. Let me know where you're watching from, my friends. Let's have a wonderful interactive conversation. And please come back tomorrow in my next video. Also feel free to browse my channel and check out all my other videos. I post videos every day. So I have a lot of videos on my channel about topics that affect our people in the African continent and the African diaspora. Much love, my friends. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you again tomorrow in the next video. Bye-bye.